So Nancy, do you want to share along those lines an experience that you've had?
My son came home from school, he goes to prep, and he brought a little poster home, and he'd been invited to another church just for that Sunday because there was a special event happening. And he was so excited, and his friend was so excited. Can we go, Mum? Can we go? And he put it on the fridge. Don't forget, Mum. Yep. Okay, so I spoke to the guys here, said I'm not going to be here, and we cleared it with the other church that it's okay that we rock up for this special event, and away we went. But as I was driving there, I was thinking, what do I say to people? It just seems a bit odd. I'm here, just for this, and I wonder what will happen, and I wonder what the coffee's like, I wonder what it's going to be like. All these things going through my head, and I walked in, and I really didn't need to worry about saying anything because no one said a word to me. And I, as a new Christian and new to this church, I didn't know that the, call it unfriendliness, occurred. I just presumed everybody was like everyone here and it was going to be great. But yeah, we arrived and I could have been invisible. Nobody said hello, nobody even smiled. There was lots of people, and I just came away thinking, wow, that's really disappointing. And my son had an awesome time though. That said, he absolutely loved it. But from my perspective, it just brought it home to me how awesome we are. And I remember clear as day I've still got the pen. Michael gave me the pen. I can remember the banana loaf at the table. It was just beautiful, and just everything we do, it is really, really awesome. So thank you to all of you for being so welcoming.
Thanks, Nancy. Give her a hand. Okay, so Lynn and I had a conversation at our one of our ladies' nights, and I was just asking you how you're fitting in, how you're enjoying things. So this is kind of the response that she gave me.
Okay. I remember the morning I walked through the door. I knew no one in this church. I'd never met anybody. And I was welcomed at the door. It was Anne and Michael on the door, and they were so welcoming. And then the welcome table made me feel even more welcome. And then I was invited to join the ladies at Curly's for coffee. Well, as they say, the rest, that's where I started to fit in, and I started to get to know the ladies, and they were all very welcoming, and a totally different experience to what you had when you went to that other church. So, yeah, so thank you.
So having that experience, like knowing how important it is to connect, when we look at the community and looking at church as a community model, can you see that it's not just coming to church on a Sunday, that it's beyond Sundays?
Oh, absolutely. Coming to church on Sunday, it's great. It feeds our souls. It's fills us up for the week. But going out there into the community and doing things with individual groups, it just helps connect with people individually. It's helped me build friendships, and again, I think it helps keep me accountable.
That's good. Okay, Simon, sorry to put you on the spot, mate. I just wanted to think of people that have recently come to our church. So can you give us your experience of coming to this church and your thoughts?
I guess I've found myself at a point in my life where my current surroundings weren't the best for me. I had to make changes, and I went about that by searching for God. I went to one church, which it just didn't feel right. I wanted to talk in depth about my situation with someone in a position of authority, so I made an appointment with a priest to have a chat with him, and he organised that we'd meet after church one Sunday morning. So I met him after the service that Sunday morning and told him about what I wanted to discuss, and he gave me a fairly brief 2-sentence answer, and then said if I wanted to discuss it further to make an appointment for him during the week. So I left a bit dismayed, thinking that I'd already made that appointment and was told to come back at a later date. So, and I had the pleasure of meeting young Danny, and she informed me that this was the church she attended, so I thought I'd come along here And when I came here, as the others were saying, I felt very welcomed on my first day with the manner in which you greet new people. It's fantastic. And I also found listening ears rather than being turned away. So, and it's the fellowship that I've found within the churches. It's filled a void in my life which I couldn't fill any other way.
And so, Simon, you go to midweek meetings? You go to the men's meeting?
Yes, yes, I do go to the Men's Connect on Thursday nights and prayer group Wednesday nights.
And men's has helped you?
Yes, men's has been good. And the old boys on Tuesday morning, I'm not old enough, but they say I've got enough grey hair.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming up. Thank you. So I just want to commend you as a church. You're all doing a really good job, but let's keep going. Let's keep getting better. Like, don't just go, oh, that's good, we do a good job, because all of us can improve and get better.